Hi, everybody. So we are here today, at least in this link, to look at the overview for our week of March 30th to April 3rd. So our first week of virtual learning. And since it's our first week, I really wanted to bring you through what is a playlist, what are the different pieces, and how have I structured my playlist. So the very first thing that you can see when you look at the playlist is my contact information, so you guys know my email. But also our office hours. So kind of like for those flexible instruction days, how we had the office hours, we have those now as well. So I chose 1 hour in the morning and 1 hour in the evening. So if you are an early riser, from 8 until 9 o'clock, you can shoot me an email and I'll get that right back to you. Or in the evenings from 7:30 to 8:30. So if you're not an early riser, you have that evening time as well. So other than just doing the email, if you would like to talk and meet face to face, and well, at least virtually, you can click on this Google Meet link, and this will bring you directly to a virtual meeting with me. And what we can see here is that your camera is going to start up. So you have that with your Chromebooks. You will just hit join now, and that's pretty much it. I will hit present because I will be the presenter of the meeting, and then just join, and then we will be able to see each other. Now, the only way for this to work though is for me to know that you would like a meeting. So if you are requesting a virtual meeting, all I ask is that you send me an email so that I know what time we should be on. So that's all I ask for that. And this is really our contact up here. So the next thing we see is weekly assignments and announcements. For this first week, I'm not going to put all of the new documents into Classroom. I want to see if this playlist will work, or if maybe we want to go back to having all of the documents in Classroom, because what you're going to see is I have everything linked in here and there are several links. So I didn't know if it would be kind of too overloading and just too much going on in Google Classroom if I had all of this and every document in kind of like the day by day documents for this day, like we typically do. So I'm going to give you a survey at the end of the week to see if you like just having the hyperlinks, or if you would prefer to still have every document that you need in here's day one, here's day two, here's day three, kind of like how we just typically did in class. But what you're going to see every week is your weekly overview video, which right now is this one. And then we have a day by day. So here's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So we have it kind of sectioned off into here's what you should be doing today, tomorrow, what do I want you to turn in. And then each day you will see a today's beginning video. So I'm not going to go through all of kind of the nitty gritty in this overview video. That information and those details will be found in today's beginning video. So that's what you should do as soon as you log in and you want to see, hey, what's going on for today? Make sure that you watch that video first and then you kind of follow step by step. So for this week, we are going to just pick up where we left off. You guys left, and before school closed, you guys had 2 days where you worked on the projectile motion discovery packet. So you did a whole bunch of lab work, and now it's time to use that lab work just like normal. So in the video that I posted on Thursday, I did talk about this day one. So I will kind of start with that. If you didn't do your Flipgrid or participate in the community discussion that we talked about on the Thursday before you left, I would like you to do that today. So that's really where we're going to pick back up. And what you're going to find is that I have this link here. So if you are block one, obviously click on your block one hyperlink, and you're going to click there and it will directly bring you to your virtual discussion board. This was already in Classroom, but like I said, it's kind of starting to get a little bit cumbersome if we have this and then we have kind of that streamlined format within Classroom and trying to find the documents. So I have everything just simply hyperlinked into here. So all you have to do is just click on that link and boom, you're right there. Same thing with an assignment. I did say that I wanted you to take pictures of your packet to turn in so that you can get credit. And again, if you're block one or block four, just click on your appropriate link and it will bring you directly to your assignment. And you will start to see over the weekend, I will put in all of the assignments kind of in order and I will still link them. So that is the one thing that you will still see in Classroom is any assignment that I want you to complete or any place that I want you to turn things in. I will put that in over the weekend again to try to not bombard you because I know you get those alerts when I put those assignments out. And this format is what you'll see for each day. And then each day has, like I said, your beginning video. Here's your information. And then each day says if you need to turn anything into Classroom. So this one is just turning in your packet that you should have already completed probably before you left. And then the same format will follow for the next day. So again, you'll have today's beginning video. Here's everything that you're going to look through. And once again, everything is hyperlinked. So even your example problems that are going to go along with the big picture, all you need to do is click on that document and it will automatically bring you to those example problems. So we will be working a little bit more with those community discussion boards. We'll be working with Flipgrid a little bit more as well, because I still want you guys to interact with each other. And I want to be able to interact with you and see you at least virtually, to create, a bigger sense of community. Because right now it can feel a little isolating now that we're just within our own homes. And I would really like you guys to connect with each other again, connect with me again. Because like I said in my video from yesterday, I missed you guys, so this is kind of the best way for us to reconnect and see each other in a little bit different format. So you will notice that within the days, there are optional videos, optional readings. They are simply there to help you if something that I have said in an example problem in the big picture, if it's still not making sense, here's a way for you to get a little bit more information. And as we continue, I do have a Wellness Wednesday. So I've tailored my workouts on Wednesday because, still got to keep moving. I've tailored those workouts to be something that anybody could do. So at my house, I do have a whole bunch of resistance bands and I do have a tread climber. So on Wednesdays, I tailor it that if you would like to also kind of move around, get some energy out, you can follow my workout if you'd like. And it will kind of come up here in a moment, and it's a HIIT workout. So it's a high intensity interval training, and it's several different rounds, and you'll see everything that I'll be doing there. If you want to do it, great. Let me know if you like it, don't like it. If it made you sore, that's kind of all the better. But this is by far nothing that is assigned. It's just if you want to, if you want to do it, great. If you don't, that's okay too. And as we continue down, one of the things that you'll start to notice by the end is, yes, we are indeed looking at projectile motion, so things flying through the air, and we can do that in several different ways. We saw that with a 0-degree problem, so if you're just going just horizontal, with a 90-degree, so if we're just going straight up, or all of those angles in between. So this week is going to kind of level you up between the different angles, so we'll start with 0, 90, and then by the end, we will get to those angles. And once again, you will have a community discussion. You'll have some assigned problems where you're going to take over as the guest teacher. And that will kind of bring us into the end of the week. And Friday is just kind of a catch-up day. So once again, you'll see if I wanted you to turn anything in, that's right under the turn into classroom. And then I also have kind of like looking ahead. So on Monday, this is what you're going to turn in. And then the very last thing I have is Flexible Friday. So I think yoga is a great thing to be doing in general. It's also probably a great thing to be doing now. It's really a good way to help you refocus, recenter, and it is still exercise. So you do get that stretching component with that. So if you wanted to see what I'm doing for that day, I will be going to this link. Ashley Sky is probably one of my favorite yogi instructors on YouTube. So if you also wanted to take a look at kind of just a gentle cycle, this video would do that. So it will do that after the ad. There we go. So yoga for relaxation. Again, this is not something you have to do, but if you wanted a good video, if you wanted to, at least give it a try, this is a great link. So that's kind of everything for the week a little bit about how this is set up. You can see that if I needed to differentiate between block 1 and block 4, I do that within this document. And each day has pretty much the same setup. Here is your initial video, here's what you should do, and here is anything that you would need to turn in. So same setup for each day, and again with everything hyperlinked in. This is by far one of my favorite units. It's one that we could do a lot with. Unfortunately, some of that stuff that we're going to do is going to be a little bit more tailored and tweaked while you're at home, but there are still labs that we can be doing, still ways to interact with the stuff other than just doing straight up problems. So I hope that you like this unit as much as I like this unit, and I look forward to talking with you and seeing you all soon.